my god, let's see if we can pull 75 cars up this grade with 2 engines. I feel like they're not, nope, they're not all attached. This might be a problem. Hmm. I gotta stand here and operate this shit. Look at the engines. Wonder why that link broke. Try it again. 37 FPS. Oh, it's choppy. My computer's running at 61 Celsius, 32 FPS. I say we go for the last 25. Got lost for a second. All right. 24, 5 more cars, and we will be at 100. Oh. Holy Lima Connies. We just pulled 75 cars, empties, up 0.5% at 30 FPS. This is the boring part. Uh, I know someone else that has done 100 cars. I don't know if he did 100 cars with one climax on the old map. I've done 75 cars on the old map, but my railroad couldn't handle it. The turns were too sharp, so the cars came off when I went around a turn. I designed this particular railroad to do 100 cars. Minimum radius is 90 meters. Maximum grade is 0.5%. The goal is to haul 100 of them full. To the other side of the map, I have at 29 miles an hour, it takes 17 minutes to run my main line. The way I routed it through the map. probably going to take 45 minutes or more with 100 cars. Yeah, it's not realistic. We're just doing it for the fun of it. I'm making content. Come on. Are you not entertained? Yeah, I think 4 engines should do it. 3 in the front and 1 pusher. Take a little load off the links. The links are going to start breaking, I'm sure. I don't know about putting one in the middle. I've done that kind of stuff before. I'm on my original railroad from, like, 2 years ago, whatever, year and a half ago. I used to haul around 40 cars with 4 Heislers. 3 in the front, 1 in the back. And a whole railroad was built to handle it and never derail. So I've tried different locomotive configurations, and that one seemed to work the best. I think I'm gonna stick with it. But if you were to think logically, what you said is probably right. I even tried to break up a train with like 4 engines spaced out through it, and it just causes problems. The big problem happens when you're braking. The weight of the engines in the middle of the train messes everything up. And like on this railroad, it shouldn't be a problem because I designed it so smooth. But on any other railroad, like if you're cresting a hill or something, pulling engines over the hill in the middle of the train doesn't work out so well. I don't know how that correlates to real life. Yeah, the hokey pokey. Yep. If you just don't do anything and let it fall a few times, by the 3rd time it'll stop. I think they programmed something. What was one of the bug fixes? Kind of freezes the car. I have to count because I freaking forgot how many cars I did here. I think this is 15 now. Or 20. I don't know. I gotta go down and count. Let's go count. Oh, look, it kind of stopped here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, okay, 18, 19, and the first one was 2, so that's 20. I just got 5 more cars to go. And then we have to bring the train back. 5 more cars to go. Did it. I'm gonna name this one 100. It'll be the last one to go up. Because I literally put in the description, don't watch boring content. There's people watching. Love you guys. Ah, 100. Oops, this is not facing the right way. I think if I went for like 125, we're gonna go for 100 and make an official record attempt. I honestly don't know who's keeping track of the record or whatever. But if we need to, we'll go more until my computer locks up. We're gonna squeak it out. We are dedicated to this. Well, hello then. I can't sleep, so I'm playing. Instead of counting sheep, I'm counting coal cars. What do you think? You think Betsy can push this to the other train? I don't think so. We're gonna try though. Let's grab a Betsy. There's one right here. We're stealing you. She ain't gonna do it on no boiler pressure, I'll tell you that much right now. Oh, there's nothing. I think it's Meebo left the regulator on or something partially. So we gotta wait. I'm nervous about backing the other train up. It's so far away. Live record breaking. Remember, you saw it here first. Look at that. That looks amazing. Oh, when I get up here, my frames say, "See you later." Oh, wow. Incredible. It is incredible. You know what I should probably do? Oh, I don't want to change anything. I don't want to change anything. I think I'm running 2K on my monitor. If I go to 1080, I pick up like 10 frames. There's no way Betsy's gonna push this. I don't even think Betsy could push it on the flat. It's not gonna stop us from trying. Listen to the whistle. That's so funny. Oh, the sound is changing as the... Why is it skip? That's so funny. What a loop. That was hysterical. That honestly was hysterical. Betsy coming to life. All right, Betsy, let's show him what you got, buddy. That double toot was a question mark. Oh my god. I am pushing 25 cars. I can't believe I'm pushing 25 cars with Betsy. And I am on the realistic. This can only end well. Thank God. Thank God for autosave, man. Wait till I get on the grade. I think it's going to stop. Oh, who's the dev? Oh, you're a dev? Okay. What's up, man? What's your function with this game? And you're welcome to join the server too if you want. If you really want to be part of this history-making moment. Some of those cars are on the grade right now, and she's slowing down. She is slowing down. We're not going to make it to the other end. You know, there's only one thing we can do, right? If one Betsy's not enough, we got to get Betsy's twin testicle. Come on, testicle. We got a job. We got a job to do. You can't say I don't have any balls, because we're literally got a testicle. That didn't go in there. Damn it. The real question is it the left or right? Betsy is pushing that train up 0.5%. It's doing it. I think it's slowly coming to a stop though. This boiler is going to run out of pressure though. I need to I'm using extended to link the controls together. This is the lead locomotive. It's glorious. So the whole concept of this railroad is I have two I'll show you on the map. Expand this out a little. So this city right here is basically just has the industries to make coal. And it goes around the whole map the long way to over here to a freight depot just to sell the coal. I think we're not going to make it. Unless it's because this has no pressure. Yeah, I have zero pressure in this one. It's building back up. Come on, testicle. You can do it, testicle. Full steam ahead on the testicle. I know, we've all tried to run long trains before, but I'm going to do it right. Haha. No, no, no. I have two Limas on the front. I'm just using the two Betsy's to push the 25 cars into the 75 to make a 100-car train. And two Limas should handle 100 empties. I'm probably gonna need 4 once it's full. If it was level 2, would be fine enough. Although I don't know, we're gonna test it out. I should load up a bird's calculator. Oh, the frames. All right, we still got a link here. The frame rate is doing funny stuff. No, the game doesn't like this at all. If I had 4 25 car trains, it wouldn't be a problem. It's something to do with linking. Look at all the smoke coming out of Betsy's. It's something to do with linking all these together. Oh, Betsy's are going over 3 miles an hour. We don't want to crash into this too hard because you can literally break a link. Everything has to be done gingerly. Oh, the frames. All right, let's disconnect Betsy's because we're going to try and do it without. What's going on here? All right, when I link the train together, because the front loco is synchronized controls, it's synchronized with the Betsy's. Right, let's run these suckers back to the freight yard. Get them off the main line. Get right, good job, testicles. What is up, Savage? How's work? It should have been testicle with an S, right? Testicles? That would have made more sense. Or maybe I should name one left testicle and the other one like right testicle. And then I could have had a pair of testicles. Alright, we have a 100-car train. How do we know? Because this says 100. Want to count them? Clip this and watch it back in slow motion. Oh my god, this is insane. I'm nervous. Alright, we got skid mark and turd. Let's go. Let's make sure they're full. We don't want to run out of steam because that will suck. We're good. Alright. Oh, we are in reverse, and that is not a good thing. Frames are now in the 20s. If I give it like too much throttle, I will break a link for sure. Yep. I have 27 FPS, but it feels like 5. My CPU is running at 60C, so we're okay. We're not overheating the CPU. All right, we're picking up speed at 46%, going up a 0.5 grade with 100 cars. Let's make sure all 100 cars are moving. That's the back of the train there. We are good. Oh, the sound changed on the chug. That was great. All right, let's give a little more throttle. No, the faster you go, the more physics. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it around once empty. I'm gonna pull it around once empty. Yes, we are pulling 100 cars empties up a 0.5 grade. Not bad. Oh my God, she is picking up speed. Oh, the train broke. The train broke. That's why she picked up speed. And we crashed. It crashed. And there it is. Frozen game. What the hell, man? The game did not like that. Hmm. Alright, let's detach. Let's restart it. I mean, it's completely frozen. It's the grade, man. I wonder why that crashed the game. Breaking a coupling. It was funny. It started like taking off. And it's because of that. Yeah, the game is taking a little bit to shut down here. I'm right clicking on it and closing the window. Note the time. 1:14. We're gonna have to go back to the save. I bet you when the save. Yeah, well, that's gonna only end well. Maybe I just need to not go so fast climbing the hill. I need to ease into the throttle or get a pusher locomotive. I need to put a pusher on the end. That might help. I wonder if it's the fact that like when the link broke, the back half of the train was now doing different physics than the front. My game won't even quit. Yeah, that's why you need an engine, one engine in the back. It helps alleviate a lot of strain. My game won't close. Yeah, I wonder if the knuckle couplers will be stronger. Obviously, I don't want to restart my computer. I want to try and close this shit out. Alright. Or Control Alt deleting it. Let's see. Railroads Online. Oh, that ended it. Alright, give me a second to fire this up. Get it back. And we said 114. The last save was 110. So we're good. We're loading in. I think the brakes are not going to be on. And for some reason it's raining. Why? Uh-oh. Let's enter the logo. Slowly slow it down. Gotta get this attached. And I need to synchronize the engines. Did I just see like a spark fly? Am I seeing things? Looks like the whole train is attached. Let's add a helper locomotive. I think that's the wise thing to do. Right? We need to add a helper locomotive. The moon is going down. The sun should be coming up any second. We want second smokestack, the third headlight, this paint job. Number 3. All right, if we have turd and skid mark, what would be the name of the third one? Skid mark, diaper, bringing up the rear, right? Diaper? Diaper duty. Diaper duty. They bring up the rear. Oh, come on, dude. Gonna let me re-rail you? Just this thing has so much trouble re-railing right here for some reason. Oh Lord. First of all, we need to get some of this in there. My game is freaking out right now. Does not like what's happening. Looks good from my house. Is that train moving? Because that would be like... Nope, it's still. Usually I get good FPS when the train is still. Oh, there it is. Now I have 76, 80 FPS. And she railed herself. Look at that. What a good girl. Yeah, I guess it's maybe because it's close to the platform or something. I don't know. We're just waiting for pressure now. I should change my description to buying 100 coal cars. Yeah, walk away and all will be fixed, right? Come back and everything is fine. It's kind of weird how this engine doesn't have an air compressor or generator. We don't actually need 3 engines, but we do need 3 engines. Just so we don't break a link. By the way, this pin doesn't make a noise when you put it in, so you're not always sure that it's in. Steam brakes? Wow. I've never even heard of such a thing. We want to be, yeah, on this track. Okay, we're good. And we don't want to crash into the end of the train. That's one thing we don't want to do. Oh, the front coupler doesn't make any noise either. All right. Take me home, country road, to the place where I belong. But how do you know all that? I want to learn. Alright, we need to make sure we are synchronized. We are synchronized. Oh, I can't click on the last engine. Fill up these smoke boxes, fire boxes. 99 already. Okay. Whew. Ready? One more try. I slowly give it throttle until it starts moving. Alright, we got some forward motion. We're gonna let all the links take a set. Let's look on our extended and make sure the back of the train is moving with the front of the train. Looks good. Looks good. Can't even see the back of the train. Someone back there is the back of the train. 100 cars. Let's go. I'm dropping frames on my OBS too. 9.5% frame drop. I don't know why. I guess it's this. Alright. A little more throttle. We're accelerating. We're good. But the last time the sound in the locos changed, that's when all hell broke loose. I really didn't want this 0.5 grade, but the only way to get over that pass was to do it that way. Otherwise, the railroad would have been real short. Yeah, the game is shitting itself trying to calculate the physics. Yep. My computer's shitting itself too. Not really though. It's handling it pretty good. Maybe I need to overclock more. I'm already at like 5.4 on the CPU. I believe I'm on the beta branch. So wait, who's the developer? You or the other guy? Oh, okay. And what do you do? Like, cause I know There's so many developers who do so many different things. Like CD Trumpet does the research. Oh, nice. You do the audio work? I have a complaint. Sorry. So I am a musician also. So I'm coming from that perspective. But anyway, I'm sure you're aware of it. Yeah, the loop on the Cole Tower sound is not like synchronized. I'm sure you're aware of that though. Look at this train. Holy crap. And I love all the 3D modeling in this game. Awesome work. Oh, the coupler thing? I think we've had discussions through the years about that, and a long time ago the couplers used to be really, really weak. And then they made them stronger, and they said they wanted to keep them like a certain strength. Don't they have 3 things so far? Well, I'm going to thank you for your future work. But the couplers were always a problem. Like, we couldn't haul more than a few cars without the couplers breaking. Then they made them stronger, and it was almost like they were pissed about doing it. I mean, because let's face it, right? First of all, they didn't run 100-car trains. And you definitely were not going to run 100-car trains with Lincoln Pen. I just went to the Colorado Railroad Museum, and I held an actual Lincoln Pen on my hand in the bobber caboose. And, I mean, it was alright, but I couldn't see running more than a few cars with it. Look, the tender isn't... The coal of the tender is rendered in, but the tender is not. Yeah, I believe they're like they're meant to break. When certain physics are applied to them, they will snap. So it's kind of like up to us as train operators to not let them break. Obviously, what I'm doing is not realistic, and it has nothing to do with the game. But I really, like, in other words, I'm saying I don't really have a complaint about the couplers. I think they're pretty realistic. Yeah, I'm trying to think of different ways to play the game, you know? Once I get this whole thing sorted out and I know it works, then I will like zero all the industries and then upload the map to Discord for people to download it and try it on their own. They can see if they can fry their computer. They could do a playthrough. Fill up the coal towers, load up the train, and try and deliver the coal to the other side of the map. The Mason Bogey whistle and bell? Okay. I don't remember the whistle. I don't really use the Mason Bogey. The only thing I can say about whistles is I'm not a fan of single chime whistles, but I understand that some of these engines had it. So it's realistic. But it would be cool if we could change whistles. Oh, we're picking up speed because we're leveling out. I'm going to keep the speed to like 10. possible going fast may cause the links to break. The two alligators kissing. If you guys join this, it might make the physics worse. What do you think? I don't know. The way I have two coal towers. Oh, that's cool. It's a hooter. Is that what you call a single chime whistle? Oh, I shouldn't have been so abrupt with the throttle right there. I just cut the throttle. That was a mistake. I want to go fast. Yeah. Well, we know multiplayer is limited to upload speeds. And I think in a discussion somewhere, it was like 10 megabytes per person. So my upload is like 35. And that seems right, because after I had more than 3 people, things got funky. That's when the popcorn started. But they're running fiber. They ran fiber through the neighborhood. I'm just waiting for them to offer it to me, and then I'll have 300 upload. Now I'm gonna have to buy a Mason Bogey and try it out. So when you sample this sound, I don't know how to say this, because I play keyboards, right? So like certain sounds on the keyboard are sampled at multiple levels. Actually, my Korg, they sampled every single note of a piano. Instead of having like the computer change the pitch. Because I know what happens like with this chugging sound. The pitch of the chugging sound changes with the speed of the train. And as it starts going faster, it gets more and more away from sounding realistic. Yeah, right, there's probably no... Are there any actual Mason Bogies anymore, or no? Gotcha. Real recordings of locomotives, and it's edited as an endless loop for the whistle. The bell is 2 separate files. Alright, we're going 12 miles an hour here. I know they added this thing to Railroads Online so that when you switch to a different window, you still hear the game, but the volume increases for some reason. Oh, okay. Torch Lake at the Henry Ford Museum. Should we try and go fast, guys? What do you think? You know, I believe when this train is full, the physics get more intense. These engines are strong, man. It's amazing how much power they have. I mean, we're going downhill right now, but... Oh, Ed, sorry. Doesn't say that there's an ad playing on my end. So I think the volume increase only happens in my headphones. Let me see something. If I change this, properties, hey, you should be hearing it on your end. But the VU meter doesn't go up. It just gets louder in my headphones. When they first did it, it was okay. It worked normal. And then, I don't know, at some point it changed. Alright, we're at 17 miles an hour. You're not hearing the volume change, okay. It's a pretty significant increase too, so. Alright, we're on nice level track now, the rest of the way. Alright, so here's where I get brave. Let's do this. Let's take a look at this. This is incredible. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Look at that. That is actually beautiful. This won't even like show well in a short because it's so, you don't see the track. you need the wide angle. Wow. Awesome. Yep, I'm using game capture. I think we should get back to our train in case something happens. We're up to 19 miles an hour at 36% throttle. That's pretty cool. And we still got 30 FPS. It's a choppy 30, but it's 30. So, like, if a moose ran out on the tracks right now, I am not stopping the train. 20. I don't think we're going to get to 88 miles an hour and get back to the future. The moose would go flying, right? When is this game going to have moose and buffalo? That's what I want to know. And birds flying in the air. It needs it. And like deer. Hit a moose, pull over, cut out the back straps, stick it on the shovel, and cook it in the smoke box. Wow, this train! Oh my God! Well, 21. It's the magic number. It's where it all went wrong last time. I can see the engine in the back. 22. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you're feeling lucky, kid? No, it's got to step on the tracks. That's the whole point. $24. I have no idea what the back of the train is doing. Yeah, it's got... I mean, it would be so realistic. It doesn't have to be gory. It could be like Fortnite, you know, when you hit a llama. You just like hit a moose and then all these presents come out. $27 miles an hour with a 100-car train. Holy smokes. 28. We're almost at top speed. $29. There it is. Top speed. Oh my God. The train is still connected. Yeah, a little popcorn. And it's a physics thing, so even if I turn my graphics down, I don't think it would change a thing. We're gonna have to overclock more, Savage. I don't want to blow my computer up. Oh, we need to start slowing down. Okay, at what throttle does this thing start to slow down without breaking the train? We made it to the other side of the map. Oh my God, we are coasting. Oof. That is actually like stressful. She has a lot of momentum. She also has a lot of rolling resistance though. So this is where we're gonna dump the coal when we come to this side of the map. And we have to build another city here. We're gonna have 2 cities. When we go around this turn, we should see the back of the train. Oh, I can't wait till they up the rates on the fuel consumption and water consumption. Because a run like that would have drained everything probably. Holy smokes, where is the end of that train? This is amazing. This is amazing. 100 cars. Yeah, I get that. So, we need one of two things. 57 miles is pretty cool, actually. I didn't know that. That's a fun fact. But Big Boy can go 57 miles with a full load. That's like a mile-long train, right? So we need one of two things. We need 57 miles of map, or we could just up the consumption to simulate, you know, like we went somewhere. Right. I get that. We could make it realistic. I think it should be on a slider, so we just kind of like choose whatever we want. I mean, we're already on like fast time. Look how fast the time is going. It's because we don't have a full scale railroad. We don't have 57 miles of track. So to kind of like a model railroad, just simulate. Simulate the journey, I guess. "57 miles and only use half its fuel. That's amazing." They also have huge tenders, though. If you look at the cog railway at Mount Washington, that thing goes up 1 mile, and it has to refuel. And I think they shovel like a couple tons of fuel. And I think some of the logging railroads, when they're going up hills, they're really using a lot of fuel. This is working out well with the pusher loco. Oh, I shouldn't have it on 100%. Want to ease into it. Oh my god, I feel like I'm at a railroad crossing. That's right. Because anthrite coal was much more cleaner and efficient than some of the other dirty coals. Wow, this is taking a long time to pass. I have a buddy of mine, he knows all the coal types, but yeah, there are 3 types that locomotives uses fuel, okay? Yeah, you're right, Savage. Like when it's going slow, it sounds great. But when it goes fast, that's because I think the computer is changing the sound, how it modulates the sound. They probably don't have a sample of this engine running at speed. So oh my God, we are whipping. Look at the front of the train, holy shit. Okay, who wouldn't want to try this railroad? Whoa. I'm pretty impressed with this. I think we could do 125 cars. It is kind of fun, man. If you join my Discord, I'll upload the map. I'm gonna have to start a separate channel for it. Oh, I think we broke. The train broke. By the way. I think I saw a gap. Yep. Did I get it? I think I coupled it. Oh, it's broken there too. Oh, get back on the track. Come on. Get back on the track. It's not going to do it. We are so screwed right now. This is not going to end well. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Holy shit. We're in trouble now. Alright, how do we handle this? Alright, first thing we do is we go to the front of the train. And we just cut the throttle. And then open up the rear controls. And cut that throttle. And we're going to let everything coast to a halt. Oh, that is hysterical. Look at this. No, no, no. Get away from here. Get away from me. I'm trying to avoid the whole train coming apart. Oh, I would have never found that car, right? The links just like gave out. So being at the brakes, whew, that was insane. That's actually insane. Get out of the car. We're just gonna put it on the back of the train here. There was two cars. Where's the other one? Where's the other car? I re-railed two cars. I know I did. Oh, it's like stuck to the side of the train. You know, it might have been when I went 100%. It might have did that. Oh, this is not too bad. Look at this. Oh, why is this train going backwards? There's no grade here. Oh, it might be on a grade. It just might be on a grade. Hey, for a second there, look, I'm getting 100 frames when everything stops. My computer's like, yeah. I can bring that copper from the back of the train up here. Let's put it all back together again. It wasn't that bad. We can deal with it. Everything has a coupler. Yep. Let's push it back together gently. The slack in the train, oh my goodness. The cars are topped out at 22. Well, I was going 29. I was going 29 before it made it. So I should keep it around 22, right? I whip trains around the map at 29 quite often. I guess they have come off here and there. I'm still in Colorado time, Savage. It's getting worse, not better. And I think I have to try and go to work in the morning. Might be a late start. Alright, so once I connect that, yep, now it's being controlled by the lead train. Alright, we're a solid train again. There's a lot of slack going on. Oh, we are on the incline too. So we gotta take it easy. How are we on fuel? Oh, we need to fuel up these things too. So this whole run was long enough that it needed fuel. Oh, I heard a brake. That one brake would screw everything up, man. 3%, you don't want that. Teleport to the back of the train. And we gotta load this sucker up. She's on 0. Yep, one brake will crash the train. Yep. I've had that happen. Because the brakes are not... As soon as you put 1%, it's at 100%, right? That really messes with it. I am under the track. Okay. Let's go. Oh, why did it jump to 64? The whistle doesn't work right. Because my game is stuttering. 20% gets us moving. So keep it around 20. I think that's good advice. Are there any cars that are designed to go faster than 22? Like the passenger cars, hint hint. Yeah, that would be cool. So I don't understand why they made engines go 29 and limit the cars to 22. That kind of doesn't make sense. I mean, it makes it a challenge, but also at the same time doesn't kind of doesn't make sense. To go mock Jesus. How can you not go mock Jesus with this Lima? The bearings in real life would catch fire after 22? Oh, and Savage, the way I'm gonna when I go to fill the train, I have 2 coal mines facing each other. I'm just gonna dump all 4 chutes and just drive the train through it. I have to figure out the right speed, and it should just fill itself up. I'm gonna spill a little bit, but I'll have 1,500 coal, and the train only takes 1,000. Takes so long to get going. Yeah, I guess with the friction bearings, it would overheat or run out of grease or something, right? The friction heats up, and then the grease becomes more viscous, and then goes into the bearing, and you'd run out of grease before you get to your destination. Yeah, and they probably weren't sealed too good. Lubricatone. I'm not making fun of your spelling because I suck at spelling, but that just was a funny word. Yeah, who cares? I got you. My eyes are all fucked up. I can barely see the words you're writing anyway. Yeah, I wish I could do that. I'm too old for that shit now. Don't hit me the same. Yeah, exactly. Spelling is for the fancy. Don't you love when you get into like online debates and the guy's like, "Oh, you don't even know how to spell." Yeah, well, I bet you don't know how to screw in a fucking light bulb, you asshole. Yeah, you get it, right? It's like, why do you automatically assume I don't know how to spell? Maybe I just can't see the freaking letters because my eyes are bad, and I don't really care either. You're right, I wipe my own ass. I get so pissed when people comment about that. The grammar police probably don't know 2 plus 2. Is that train broken again? I can't tell. No, I think we're good. It looks like a gap, but it's not. It's just a render distance. You're doing it. Holy crap, this train is... It is long. There's no doubt about it, man. The best chance of doing this was with hoppers, too. Oh, I fell. Yeah, maybe you're using... Right, from typing too fast. And I don't want to spend a lot of time, like, spell checking it. Because I ain't trying to be graded. Or my big doofy thumbs using the stupid keyboards on the phone. My favorite phone, I don't remember the brand of it, but it was like it was a flip phone with an actual keyboard on it. It was so easy to type on that one. You could feel the buttons under your finger. Yeah, like I have to put my phone in landscape mode to really type kind of well. When it's like portrait, I'm always misspelling. I see these kids like some some kids will have they'll type with one finger, man, in portrait mode, like perfect. I wonder how many people are gonna have arthritis in their thumbs. Oh, Railroads Extended is doing that thing again. Oh, because I had the teleport thing highlighted. You're 21 and griping about this shit. Well, because you get it. You probably get it. I don't generalize. I don't put people into groups. Can't do that. Everybody's different. Even when I was a kid, it was like, oh, wish I was born in the 50s, you know? Yeah, common sense. There's a lot of that absent in the world today. And I think they're purposely like pushing it out of people. Common sense is based on uh, part based on knowledge too. So if you start giving people bad information, their common sense ain't gonna work too well. Like I'll give you a for instance. When I was like 5 years old, one of the things I used to love to do was go down the block and watch the older guys, I guess they were in their 20s, work on their hot rods. I was into it, man. I would climb in the engine bay, and they would show me stuff. And I remember the guy turning the idle screw to adjust the RPMs of the idle on the engine. And I noticed he turned that screw, and the engine started going faster. And I'm thinking to myself, man, you should turn that up more, and then the top end will be more. I was 5 years old. I didn't understand, that the end of the throttle is the end of the throttle. It's not going to change when you change the bottom of the throttle. So my common sense was off because I didn't understand how it worked. Let's see. I got to make sure all my switches are good here because we're going to pull the train. I guess. Oh, my game just crashed. That's because I was like flipping around on extended. Hey, but we didn't crash. I mean, like the train didn't crash, just the game crashed. Let's see what we want to do. Is detach, close the window. Nope, we're gonna have to go to the. I wonder why it takes the game so long to close when it crashes. All right, let's get this train home. I got to start back up again and get it home. Got to do it. Yeah, well, they're not teaching them cursive. They can do multiple language but can't write cursive, right? So, I mean, I guess I get it. Like today's world, cursive is not a thing. Why do we need to write cursive anymore? I mean, I find it helpful. Oh, they started teaching cursive again. Yeah, they probably find out is better. I don't know. I kind of have like this what I call deserted island mentality. Oh, we started. For some reason it brings us back to. Why are we going backwards? Oh, all right, because we're not over the hill. So we got to do this little section over. This is starting up too fast, in my opinion. Yep, it's broken. Not only is it broken, it's broken in several places, which means back of the train is rolling free, going back down the hill. Uh-oh. I don't have my super speed. Nobody said this whole thing I was doing was going to be easy. We need to slow this train down right away. We have a link there. I thought I saw it broken in two spots. Yep, here too. It's going backwards. I'm probably going to crash the game again. Isn't cursive pretty self-explanatory though? I mean, if you can read regular letters, you can kind of. All right, so the profession of the future, right? Because of AI, is prompt engineer. So that's a new job. That is a new job. So in the future, they're going to have cursive engineers. What do you do for a living? I'm a cursive engineer. What is that? I read cursive. It's right here. Okay. All right, so what we do now, you know how we tell the train is connected? Oh, that was a lot of throttle. You open up these controls, and it says it's being controlled by the front, so that means the whole train is connected. Come on. Come on, train. Come on. Right. Yeah. Well, that won't happen until everybody who knows cursive is dead. I could never be a prompt engineer. I am not very descriptive. I pay for Midjourney and I have it in my Discord and I use it, but I have trouble getting what I want out of it. But then again, the things I want out of it are the things that it is not good at either. Midjourney is an AI art program, so text to picture. So like this picture right here, I did that in Midjourney. And no, this one I took. Sorry, this one is Midjourney. Even my logo in the upper left-hand corner did that in Midjourney as well. Yeah. It's inspiration. It's inspirational, at the very least. Even if it doesn't do the exact picture that you want it to do, it gives you something, and it's so cool because you can. Yeah, they give you like 100 images for free if you go to midjourney.com, and then it's like 80 or 90 bucks for a year for 250 images a month. I've made a ton of logos that I would have paid way more than 80 bucks for. Yep, it can do awesome things and some terrible ones. Yeah, it loves making people with 6 fingers. But I think eventually Midjourney is going to do text to 3D, which I'm excited about because then I can get 3D files out of it and put them on my printer. I am not a military, no. I am into aviation, though. I fly RC planes. I have a B-17 hanging over my head right now. And a Catalina, and a P-51B, and an F-4 Phantom. And a Piper Cub. Yeah, yeah, they are. I have a bunch of non-military aircraft as well. Some biplanes and seaplanes and planes that just don't exist in real life. I probably have like 40 or 50 planes and about 20 drones. Yeah. Oh, I love it. All right, we're moving again. Hopefully not crashing. This time I'm not going to touch extended. Sometimes I wonder about that part of the map there where I crashed. I've had a few things happen in that section I don't know if it's unrelated to the map or just coincidence. XP55, I'd have to look that up. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is a cool plane. I don't think anyone's ever modeled that either. That the XP55 looks like the Long Easy, they call it, the one John Denver killed himself in. One guy had one in the airport by my house here. We used to see it flying over the lake. .20mm cannons, and wow, that's cool, and 50 cals. You want to see a really cool plane? Look up the Jetwing. Is one of one. And they have it in the Denver Aviation Museum. Wings over Colorado, I think it's called. I can't tell if the engine is on the back of the train. Yeah, I hear it. Oh, see, it's not connected. We should catch up because I cut the throttle for the front of the train. For some reason, the link broke again. Jetwing. It hasn't. I think if you search Jetwing, it's not going to come up though. It has to have another name in front of it. The name of the guy who designed it. I'll look it up in a second as soon as I get disconnected back again. Oh my god. I heard the engine cut off, so now I know it's a solid connection. So for some reason, this is not easy. I can't imagine when this thing is full, what it's going to be like. Let me see if I can look up the name. Oh. Search that. This plane freaking blew my mind. The jet exhaust blew out over the wings and over the flaps. And the flaps would lower to 40% or 50%. I don't know. It was anyway, I think it could slow down to 40 miles an hour because the jet exhaust is going over the wings and providing lift. So even though the plane wasn't flying fast enough to produce lift over the wings, the jet exhaust would give it lift. So that I want to design that in 3D. I 3D print airplanes. I've done a miniature micro SR-71. I wish I could show you these pictures. I don't have a way of showing them to you. I'll let this train cruise in here. Let's see if I can show you the picture. Is it going to log me in? Yep. Hold on, I'm getting the picture for you. Like an F-86 missed. Yep. Yes, it does. And it also has a little bit of a P-51 feel to it. Here we go. The fuck do you copy the link? If I close this, that's the link there. Okay. Well, now you guys are gonna see my Instagram, and then you can see what I look like. But anyway, check this out. This is something I designed, and it flies. I'm about to get a camera anyway, so you guys are eventually gonna see what I look like. I'm gonna do the camera thing. And I recorded some videos with real trains and shit. Yeah, so that guy designed it and gave it to the military for them, and they experimented with it. But I guess at the time they were also working on vertical takeoff and landing VTOL aircraft, so they didn't need a jet that would slow down. Yeah, the Phantoms, man, my favorite plane. I have two of them. EDFs, electric ducted fans. One goes about 100 and the other one goes like 130. And it's only a couple flights are like 3 minutes. Oh, but it's so much fun. This is supposed to be here. And this one's supposed to be here. And we're gonna pull this train into this siding. And hopefully it's not gonna block the operations of trying to fill up the coal towers. It's gonna take a couple hours of work to get the coal towers filled. Well, you guys are going through my Instagram right now. I know it's going to be too short, but I have 2 tracks going around, so I don't think it'll be in the way. I don't feel like splitting the train up. So we derailed like 4 times, I think, and froze the game twice. That wasn't too bad. We did it though. That's a legit 100 cars. It was an adventure, right? The next adventure is going to be with them filling them up and trying to make the run full. Betsy and Testicle want some attention. Can you imagine trying to stop this train when it's full? Oh, shit. That's gonna be crazy. Something here. Here we go. I want to take one more look at this thing from the sky. Oh, this is sweet. Holy smokes. Yeah, so I have 2 tracks here, so I can still operate the other industries. No problem. 100 cars, baby. There's no stopping this. Well, it is 2:44 in the morning, and I should probably go to bed. That was awesome. I walk away from that train and I got good frames. Can't walk through there. The frames come and go. Oh, so here's the coal towers. This is where I'm gonna fill it up right here. So the idea is drive the train through here with the chutes down. I gotta figure out the right speed so that the cars fill up. But we still have to produce all the product to get these industries going. A logging camp is here, goes right to the sawmill. We've already produced lumber and beams. And I want to build like a whole city in here. If this works out. We got some iron going. 240 of 290 already. Thank God for easy mode. And then we got to make some rails. So we're going to have to bring some cordwood over here. And some iron. Then we make the rails. We bring the beams and the rails over to the coal mine. And we make the coal. That's the goal. Alright guys. Thanks for hanging. We'll catch you on the next one. I'm psyched to do this, so I should be on this week. Alright, peace out.